Today's episode of South Coast Scoop is sponsored by the Southeastern Massachusetts Visitors Bureau.
Welcome into the One South Coast Chamber podcast.
The official podcast of One South Coast Chamber, serving the business communities of Southeastern Massachusetts.
I'm Ian Trombley, Vice President of Public Policy.
And I'm Katie Green, Vice President of Marketing and Events, and this is the South Coast Scoop.
We're back!
You're going to say that. You know, when we were talking the other day, we're like skipping way ahead to Halloween because we're talking about what are we going to wear on the show.
Yep.
And when I was thinking like, okay, what could we do? I thought, well, we're always saying we're back. And
We'll always be back.
I know. And I thought, is there like a costume? Like, is there something in like movie history or TV history?
Where they say that?
Yeah.
We'll have to do some research.
Like, obviously, the Terminator says his
I'll be
back. Yeah. So
maybe that's how we close out the episode.
Maybe. All right. We got to get a new shtick because people are going to.
When someone comes up with a better shtick, we'll stick with it.
Listen, if people tune in and they hear you every time we're back, they're going to say, I already heard this one. Next.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So if you're still here, if you're still listening, you've made it through the first 30 seconds or whatever it's been. Thanks for being here.
Can you believe it's September?
No.
What is going on?
I'm not happy.
How is summer over already?
I don't know. And the thing with August is the last 2 weeks, the calendar really tripped me up because it was like, August 17th was 17th was a Monday.
Okay.
And then like the following week, it's the end of the month.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's...
Yes. You get to this week, I feel like this week in particular, and some of last week, you start to realize summer's about to end, and it's like, oh no, summer's over. Like, I got this to do, I got this to do, I got this to do, and it's like all of a sudden
it was like middle of August, and then it's the end. Like, where did that, like, usually you almost have like a week buffer in between the middle of August and that last, or the middle of the month and then that last few days of the month. Not so much August. You did us dirty.
I know. It's kind of a fulfilling prophecy. You get to August, it's like, oh, summer's over, and it's like, and then it's over because everyone's saying it's over. I can't believe.
Well, we have we have the annual Serve Pro end of summer bash, the Business After Hours. They host it every year with us, and it's a really fun event.
Yep.
We have a little history at that event. Do you know what I'm going to say?
When it was public that I was coming onto the channel, or at least internally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That was the first event Ian attended.
Yeah, I walked up and Katie was like, I'm making a big expression. I'm forgetting I'm on a podcast right now.
Because it was still secretive. So I was like trying to be like low key about it, but we were super pumped. Yeah.
For sure.
I was just telling that story the other day to my parents, actually.
Oh.
I said, well, I knew Ian beforehand. And they said, oh, you did? So I told them, about how I used to come to events. And I was so excited when I heard that you were going to join us because I said, I didn't know him that well, but I already knew his personality. And I knew he was going to fit in well. So anyway, we're off.
The only downside is we're going to drop down on the cool list on the team. But besides that,
I had to. I don't think so. No, actually, what happened is my cool level went up. Because I hear about all the geeky stuff you're always talking about. Yeah. I don't know how we just got to this.
I don't know either. But
Serve Pro, end of summer.
Okay, yes.
It's the end of summer bash. It's always a really great event, but I hate it because it's the unofficial end of summer.
Right.
I don't like it. I know. It's not like it's. All right, it's back to school because those days are long gone as adults. Obviously, you have kids, so it's not. But it's like...
Yeah, I do. I will say, as we get into this, I do love fall.
I don't mind fall.
I do love fall as well.
But I hate fall, ultimately, because I hate what comes after fall.
It's like Sunday scaries you got there.
Sunday scaries for, I don't know how many months, 3 months at least.
Yeah.
And I don't even mind winter up through the holidays.
Yeah.
But come January 2nd, I'll even give it through January 1st. January 2nd, I'm done. Yeah. I am done with the cold, the dreariness, it's dark at 4:30.
All right. Let's stop talking about winter and focus on whatever the people are here to listen to,
All right.
We have a
really great one, and I'm going to kick this off because this first event we're going to talk about is one of my very dear friends puts this event on.
Okay.
With the person who started this event, and this is the South Coast Harvest Festival.
Yep.
My friend Shannon has been involved for the last few years now, and she's really done a lot to make this a super great event. I don't know if you've ever been. Have you been?
I don't think so.
You will love it. You really should go this year. I've been the last few years. It's fun. And
Where is it?
It's at the... Why are you smiling?
Because we haven't said it yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's at 200 Pine Hill Road. So anybody who knows that address will recognize it as the Westport Fair grounds.
Yes.
So it's the same place where the Westport Fair is held every year. And this is going to be on September 25th is when it kicks off. It opens at 3 and it goes through the 27th. It closes at 6 p.m. on that Sunday. So it's $10 for adults, $5 for kids ages 5 through 12, and anybody under 5 is free. So they have all different. I mean, they have a ton of food trucks or food vendors, I should say, all different kinds. Like, I love carnival food. There's that and then some. There's something for everyone. But then they have some very unique things. They have a whole landscaping thing. So we're going to talk about it in a little bit. But September is agricultural month.
Yep.
And they have these these landscapers that come in and set up different areas on the fairgrounds of these gorgeous landscape designs.
Really?
And then you could essentially hire these landscapers to create something in your yard.
Okay.
But then the stuff, I believe at the end of the festival is available for purchase.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But then they have people who sell local honey, which is where the honey I have now is where I first started.
Really?
I first got a taste of it was at this festival a few years ago, and I am hooked. It's a really great event. So visit SouthCoastHarvestFestival.com for more information, or you can visit our website, which, Ian, why don't you tell everybody what our website is?
OneSouthCoast.com/SouthCoastScoop.
Good job.
Nailed it.
He
Always
nailed
knew
it.
it
Yeah, right.
the whole time.
Yeah, right.
I did not ask Katie on my way to this podcast
No.
what the website was.
No.
Going over to Seekonk at Seekonk Speedway. We've got 2 events on Friday, September 11th. We have Fast Friday Racing. On Saturday, September 12th, we have First Responders Night.
Ooh.
And on Saturday, September 19th, Sunoco Drive for the Cup Playoffs, plus spectator drags. And on September 26th, D. Anthony Vendetti Championship Night, the Sunoco Drive for the Cup Finals.
I should compete in that.
You should.
I think I would do well. You heard what Mike said about me yesterday.
Yeah, you drive like your tail's on fire.
He said, we were talking about a place somewhere out towards Western Mass. I said, ooh, that's far. I've been. And he said, if Katie says it's far, it is because she drives fast.
Yeah.
That's a drive. All right. Well, maybe I'll enter.
All right.
Come
on, give it to us. Let's hear it.
Oh, no, you do it.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, you love doing it.
I do love doing it.
You've been practicing a lot. All right, so it's the rodeo. So we're actually we're going.
Yes. Hopefully you'll have known that by the time you hear
will.
This, right?
You will. Or it may come out slightly thereafter.
Okay, all right.
But we're going to do our little single scoop episode.
Yep.
You guys have been hearing us talk about we're going to the rodeo for like 10 years now.
Yeah,
I feel like.
It sure feels like it.
It's actually happening. We're recording this episode a little bit earlier than normal. That's why. So it's Bulls and Barrels at 65 Pine Street. September dates are the 5th and the 19th. Starts at 5 p.m., ends at 10 p.m. $25 per person. Kids 5 and under are free. Food trucks, local vendors, and everyone's favorite mechanical bull, Bucky.
Bucky. Are you going to ride Bucky?
Well, it depends. You know what? I was going to say it depends on my outfit, but because I thought I might wear like a dress thing, but it's actually a fake dress. It's shorts. It's a sport dress.
All right.
So therefore I could.
Okay.
People from the front would say, girl, this is not appropriate, but it actually is shorts.
Okay. All right.
So I may do it. I may do it.
that.
Are you going to ride Bucky is the question. And are you going to do it with the cowboy hat I left on your desk for this morning?
The bejeweled blue cowboy hat?
I left Ian a royal blue sequin cowboy hat. And I believe it lights up.
It does light up. Yes, it does.
Yes.
And that will not be joining me at the rodeo.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. All right.
Right. Going over to Fall River, we have Lexi's first car show at Dorothy Cox on 100 Griffin Street.
We love Dorothy Cox. We were just there.
We were just there.
Business Builders Breakfast.
Yep. I was awesome to get a great tour. We love it. Love them over there at Dorothy
Yep.
Cox. But that's going to be Saturday, September 5th from 12 to 3. welcome to Lexi's Road Dog's first ever car show. The car show is a fundraiser for the Westport Food Pantry.
So Lexi, I believe, if I am correct, Lexi's Road Dogs is a restaurant in Westport on Route 6, just up from White's. If you take the first exit right after White's, there's like the 3 gas stations right there. She, I believe, is at the gas station. I can't think of the name of that. Is that Gifford Road? I can't think of the name of that street. That's where Lexi is, I believe. If this is who I'm thinking, and I'm almost positive it is.
All right.
So anyway, this sounds like fun, and it benefits Westport Food Pantry, which is always a great thing. And the people over at Dorothy Cox, Fran and Shirley and Dorothy, not the original Dorothy.
Yep.
The younger Dorothy. They're just the loveliest people.
Yeah.
They're so
They're
nice, so giving.
welcoming.
We love them.
Yep.
We absolutely love them. And it's never a bad time when you go and get to taste some of their chocolates and
for sure. And I
bring some
didn't
home.
realize they have like you can go in there for coffee in the morning and get like some light breakfast. I didn't realize that was.
Oh, they have light. I missed that.
I think
part.
I think it's like more pastries and stuff, but you can like order something to eat and get coffee and everything there in the morning.
And I don't know if they have it year round, but they also have an ice cream. They have an ice cream cart that they'll take to a lot of events as well.
I didn't know that.
I'm assuming they'll have the ice cream at this event.
Yeah.
And it's delicious ice cream too.
Cool.
So we love them.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take the next one?
I don't mind. I saw you share this on your Instagram.
So we're going over to Acushnet for Touch a Truck Harvest Festival over at St. Francis Xavier, located at 223 Main Street, on Saturday, September 12th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're going to have food trucks, music, face painting, toe jam puppet band. They're going to have some drinks for the adults. And all sorts of vendors. So this is where my daughter goes to school, St. Francis Xavier. Come on down, support them. It's a super fun event. I got some friends coming down. We'll be there. So everyone should join us.
Where are your friends coming from?
The Mansfield area.
Wow, you have some very good friends.
It's a fun event for kids. They got kids. They're going to come down, hop in some trucks.
That's nice.
Yep.
I'll tell you, that Toe Jam Puppet Band gets around.
They're everywhere.
We're always talking about them. They're popping up here, popping up at the zoo.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. I have heard about this next event for years, and I have never been. Have you ever been to the Apple Peach Festival?
I actually haven't, but I was thinking that this is something that I should do with the kids this year. It looks like a lot of fun.
Maybe after the Touch a Truck event, because it's happening on September 12th and the 13th. Touch a Truck is on the 12th, so maybe when you're done with Touch a Truck,
head on over.
Yeah, because the Apple Peach Festival runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., free entry. People rave about this event.
Yeah.
Local
It's a big
farmers, local farmers, artists, musicians, and crafts celebrating the coming of fall, which again, Katie does not love, but I will.
Yeah.
I like when fall is still like.
I believe my mother-in-law was Miss Apple Peach one year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think so. I hope I have the right festival, but I'll hear about it if I'm wrong.
Well,
that's for sure.
Let's find out. Keep us posted for the next podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe does she have a crown? Is there a crown that comes with that?
I don't know. It's like a.
All right, we expect a full breakdown on the next episode.
All right, you got it.
This segment is brought to you by the Southeastern Massachusetts Visitors Bureau. September is harvest season in southeastern Massachusetts. Experience local agriculture, traditional county fairs, farm products, livestock, beekeeping, food, and family fun at events throughout Bristol County. From the Dartmouth Grange Fair and Rehoboth Fair to hands-on agricultural experiences at Bristol Aggie and Dighton, there's sure to be something for everyone. All right, so we want to thank our Spotlight sponsor.
Yes, the SEMVB is always a great partner and, helping kind of advertise for some of these events down here and bring people, visitors to our region for some of the, particularly this month, the great agricultural events we have.
Yeah. So before this podcast, about an hour before, I got a phone call from a lovely woman from the West Coast, and her name was Barbara Shipley. Shout out to Barbara Shipley.
Barbara Shipley.
I want to tell you why I'm shouting Barbara
Okay.
out.
All right.
We were on the phone for, I don't know, at least 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And she told me she is on the board for her local chamber out where she lives. And it's called Tri-County Chamber. And she is coming out this way. Her daughter's in Connecticut, and they are going to do like a 5 or 6 day trip to our beautiful South Coast. So she was asking for information where she could find more things.
Okay.
So I told her obviously about the Visitors Bureau, Southeastern Mass Visitors Bureau. And then I told her about they're going to go to the Lizzie Borden house and blah, 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 all of those things. So we had a lovely conversation. And I said, Barbara, I've got to do a shameless plug. And she said, okay, I love it. So I told her about the South Coast Scoop, our podcast. And she said, that's incredible. And Barbara told me that of the 3 towns that their chamber is made up of, one of them, the population is only 3,600 people. What? So very small. And so in comparison, now think, we have 19 cities and towns that we as One South Coast represent. And we're the 3rd largest chamber in the Commonwealth. Okay? And we have a podcast. We're big time. Or so we thought. Or so we thought.
Okay.
Barbara told me that Tri-County, with one of their tries, only has 3,600 people. They have a podcast, and it's all self-produced. And she says, I love that you have a podcast. So, Barbara, hopefully you're listening. I said, Barbara, please tune in. I'm going to record the next episode right after I hang up the phone with you. Please tune in, but listen to our next month because she's coming in October. I said, we're going to update. I said, we're recording September.
So she's coming in October. Okay.
Yeah, I said, we're recording September, but please listen. So hopefully you're listening, Barbara. Shout out to you for being so lovely. And we hope you enjoy your trip to the South Coast. And you found a lot of things to do on the Southeastern Mass Visitors Bureau website.
Awesome.
All right, so let's dive in.
All right, Rehoboth. Wait, is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay, Rehoboth. We have the Rehoboth Fair at Francis Farm, 27 Francis Farm Road in Rehoboth on Friday, September 11th, 12th, and the 13th. Adults are $10, children are $5, and kids 5 and under are free. The Rehoboth Fair celebrates the agricultural heritage of Bristol County with a September weekend of farm animals, tractor pulls, craft and bake-off competitions, live country music, and classic fair food in rural southeastern Massachusetts.
I like how you came up with a country accent for
live
like
that? I thought it was
music.
a little subtle, but not.
No, it was not subtle at all.
Okay, all right.
Now,
it was supposed to be just a little.
I need an explanation.
Okay.
Here's something I've never understood.
Okay.
What is the point of a tractor pull?
It's like a little ride, like a little roller coaster. What do you mean?
What? I'm confused. I thought a tractor is pulling something.
Yeah.
Usually there's a sled behind it. It's a test to see how strong each tractor is. It's like drag racing, but really slow.
Oh, really? I thought this was for like
okay,
a kid's
that's
ride.
what I thought it was, Steve.
Oh.
Thank you, Steve. But again, what is the point?
Like a kid's ride.
Like, what's the people? All these people just sit around like this, watching a tractor pull something.
It's loud. It's smoky.
Clearly, this is not Katie's cup of tea. It is a boy thing.
I'm
It's like
ready to
a
get my
country
tractor
boy
in
thing.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you do have a tractor. We were just talking about that.
I do.
Oh,
yep.
my
I got my Kubota
gosh.
diesel tractor. Yep.
Well, she does not think your tractor's sexy. Katie is not a tractor girl.
That's all right.
No way. All
it's
right.
for me and the boys. That's I'm really here to impress.
What? I'm trying to figure out what you were talking about with the roller coaster. You threw me for a loop.
I
I'm
thought
glad
it was-
Steve jumped in there.
I thought I've been to like some areas that have a tractor with like little carts behind it and almost like a little train.
Like little train.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think they have something similar to that at Westport Fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say this. As much as I have a distaste for a lot of fall, I do love that it's fair season.
Yeah.
I love fairs.
Yeah.
I do. Okay. So staying in Rehoboth, there's also the agricultural fair. This is a little bit different. So this is at 386 Winthrop Street in Rehoboth, happening Saturday, September 26th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this you pay per car. It's $10 per car. It's an antique car show. There will also be animals, farm goods, live entertainment, local vendors, and lots of family fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I really do. I love all the farm stuff coming up in this month.
Yeah, I know. And you're such a country guy. He loves it. He's got his tractor. He thinks he's big time.
Yeah, I do. All right, going over to Dighton. We're going to a honey extraction workshop at Bristol Aggie.
This sounds cool.
This is cool. On September 11th at 11 a.m., it's a free event. Get an inside look at beekeeping during a hands-on honey extraction demonstration at Bristol Aggie State. What do you think that is?
Apiary.
Apiary.
I
Okay.
don't think I know.
You know. All right.
Thank you. Thumbs up from Steve.
All right, that's
You guys
awesome.
can't see him. He's behind the camera.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if you have to put on all the bee gear.
Yes, no, you don't think so, Steve? Come on, Steve.
As a beekeeper.
As a beekeeper. You're a beekeeper?
Okay.
Steve, you're a beekeeper?
Yes.
Amazing.
So by that point, they most likely have already removed the frames from the colonies, and we're just doing the extraction. It's quite a process.
We need a third chair up here, Steve.
I know. Steve,
this is amazing.
do you make your own honey?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I have the hives in my backyard.
Steve, we've been talking about local honey on this podcast for almost a year, and you have never once mentioned this?
I'll bring samples next time.
Oh,
do.
yes.
Please do.
Amazing.
Oh, my gosh.
Amazing.
Wow. Gosh, you learn something new
No
every
kidding.
day.
No kidding.
All right, let's hop over to Dartmouth, the Dartmouth Grange Fair. This is happening at 1133 Fisher Road on September 11th and 12th, Friday evening and Saturday starting at noon. It's free entry. This has been a Dartmouth tradition since 1897. Wow. The Dartmouth Grange Fair continues to provide an opportunity to showcase the talents of folks from the area, whether it's homegrown flowers, I love that,
Yeah.
fruits and veggies, or delicious baked or canned goods. You know what? There's nothing like local, obviously the local honey. Cannot wait to try Steve's
Yeah.
honey. I'm super pumped about this now. But, you know, the local sweet corn is so good this time of year especially. Just all that, the locally grown stuff
Yeah.
is just so much, not so much better, because there are some things obviously we can't grow here. But it just...
Plus,
it
like,
just hits-
the money circulating directly in our local economy, like without literally any dollar going to anybody else. You know, it goes
Right.
from me, it's like, to you or to
Yes.
Steve. Like, and that money gets spent by Steve somewhere else. You know, and it's like that really is how, you know, that impact, that local impact is just enormous.
Right, and that's one of the chamber's missions is
Yep.
supporting local.
Right.
So it's great to give back and support the farmers, support
Yeah.
our farmers.
Yeah.
All right, well, this has been the Southeastern Massachusetts Visitor Bureau Spotlight of the Month. For more information, check out their website at visitsemas.com.
Awesome.
All right,
All right. Heading over to New Bedford.
New Beige.
This is one I'm excited about and I haven't been to.
Oh, and you were just at this location.
Mm-hmm. We got the Fall Festa at Madeira Field, 50 Madeira Ave in New Bedford on Saturday. My birthday, September 19th.
Oh, my
Looks like
goodness.
I have plans. From noon to 11. It's a free event. All your favorites of the feast are back for one night only. Bringing you everything you love about the feast, the wine, the food, the music, the kids' activities, tons of vendors, and much more. Please join us in celebrating one last time before we close Madeira Field for the winter.
Are you going to wear your hat? Your Madeira
One,
hat?
definitely. I have two Madeira hats, and so one of them will be worn, yes.
Okay. I wonder what our viewers thought. Did you get feedback from anyone? We saw a lot of people after that episode
Yeah.
who talked about the podcast.
Yeah. It seems to me a lot more people are listening, so they didn't get the visual of the hat, which is fine.
We
That's
love
okay. That's
we
why
love
tried to
you guys
describe it.
for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
listening. But we gotta highly recommend that when we say you want to go, even if you just watch that one section,
Yep.
just go back and look at Ian in this
Well, the
hat.
whole video isn't.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
I don't mean that one sec. But sometimes we say, okay, well, right now this is what's happening. You
Yeah.
got if you're watching the video version, you should check this out if you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go back, check out our August episode,
Good hat.
and
Fashion
see
statement.
Ian in his hat. I did immediately after it was posted because Fall River Community Media shared it.
Yep.
Just before we did actually, and my dad is always he
Mhm.
gets the
Yes, he
alert
is.
that pops up on YouTube. Up, he's watching it. First comment: I love in caps Ian's hat.
Dave's a legend, you know.
Dave is
so
a legend. All right.
appreciate him. And
Thanks for the support, Dad. All right. First Taste of Fall over at Buttonwood Park Zoo. Saturday, September 12th. There's a lot of these events are happening that weekend.
Yeah.
That weekend of the 11th, 12th, 13th. From 4 to 7 p.m. VIP starts at 3 p.m. General admission is $55. If you want to be a VIP, it's $90. And if you are a designated driver, it's only $30.
Yeah.
That's a very nice
I
option
like
that they have.
Yep, it is.
So support Buttonwood Park Zoological Society as you sample local breweries, wineries, and food trucks. They do brew at the zoo, right?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yep, brew at the zoo.
And I think they have a lot of success with that. So I think this is probably a similar type of event,
Yeah.
but it's fall themed.
Yep.
We love the zoo crew.
We do, honestly. We really do. They put on so many fun events for
They
kids
do.
and adults. I think they're, we're really lucky to have them.
I'm going to be with the zoo crew on Friday at our women's power lunch,
I'm
and I
jealous.
cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first time all three of them, my three main girls, are all back together.
Okay.
Because we've been missing one at all of them. So
Been
it's
a little off balance.
been a little off balance.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's going to be great.
South Coast First Responders Softball Tournament at Brooklawn Park, located at 1997 Acushnet Ave on Saturday, September 19th at 10 a.m. It's a free event. Have a great time as New Bedford first responders will take on other first responders from around the South Coast this year.
I wonder who else they're playing. I have first responders in my family, as you know, and I'm going to ask them.
I wonder. My initial
Do you know
thought is it's
about
probably
this?
just Greater New Bedford, but maybe not.
Well, it says from around the South Coast.
Yeah, it could be all the way. Yeah, you're right.
Because maybe the other towns or cities don't have actual teams. So
Yeah.
maybe it'll be like New Bedford versus the others.
The others. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to tell my brother about this. He was a catcher. He was a
Oh.
catcher for many years.
All right.
Yeah. Summer Sound Series. This is part of AHA. This is probably going to be the last one, I'm thinking, right? Does it go into October? It's
No,
not
I don't think
summer.
so.
Yeah.
But this is a Friday. I don't think this is part of AHA.
Well, the website says ahanewbedford.org.
Oh, well, because AHA,
Not
they do a
AHA
lot.
night.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yes,
You're right. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So not AHA night, but AHA does.
Did I say
kinda-
AHA night?
No, you might
okay.
have. I might have miscalculated. that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, whatever. I'll forgive you. And excuse me if I misspoke. Okay.
Call out whoever's wrong.
Summer Sound Series happening at 48 Union Street Friday, September 4th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Free entry. It just says you're invited to New Bedford's annual Summer Sound Series.
I
We
love
saw
that. It's
them
always at the
setting
bottom
up.
of Union Street.
Well, what's the one that we just saw setting up right across from the office last week?
So that was Skullapalooza.
Oh, yes, that's what that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah.
But same idea. They had a big band. It sounded like at Skullapalooza. So this is
Yeah.
going to be at the bottom of Union Street, right outside like Moby Dick and Cork.
Right. And we talked about Scalapalooza on the last podcast.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was cool to see it set up like
Yeah.
that. All right.
The Z's got a few things going on as they always do. It looks like choir landslide.
Whoa. Oh. Wait. Okay. Why? This is how I got to tell the audience, the listeners. It's written choir ! Choir ! Choir ! Landslide : and you said choir landslide.
Oh,
and,
I'm.
and I thought, why is he saying landslide like that?
Well, either way,
He
however
loves
you want to say
Fleetwood
it.
Mac.
It's
Apparently.
an epic Fleetwood Mac sing along on Friday, September 18th at 8 o'clock. And we also have One Vision of Queen featuring Mark Martel, Thursday, September 24th at 8 o'clock.
All right, so you got some tribute bands there.
Looks
this
like
is
more.
this is up
Okay.
your alley.
Yeah, real talk Star Wars. This is going to be at the New Bedford Art Museum, located at 608 Pleasant Street, September 1st from 6:30 to 7:30. More than a movie night. Enjoy a pre and post review film discussion with New Bedford's favorite film professor, Dr. Mocha Harrop.
I'd
Think-
say that.
think I got
Dr.
that right?
Mocha J.
That's
Harrop.
cool. I wonder which Star Wars movie they're going to be watching.
I don't know, but you know who won't be watching it? That's why when you started, that elevated my cool level. Just saying.
You were wrong.
I am
And
not
you will always
wrong.
be wrong on that. Star Wars is cool.
No. Beg to differ.
You can differ. You're wrong, but that's fine.
No, I'm really not. Lightsabers.
Yeah,
No.
laser swords. Like, are you serious? That's awesome. What's better than laser swords?
A million other things.
Okay.
Okay. Katie's no fun.
No.
No, I'm actually
This
a ball
event's
of
not
fun.
for you. Why don't you?
I'm actually. This next event is over in Swansea. Family Fun Day over at Milford Park. These are my stomping grounds. Saturday, September 12th. Listen, if anybody says there's nothing to do on September 12th, you're sadly mistaken. There's a lot to
full
do.
slate.
Yeah. Saturday the 12th at 1 p.m. Free entry. Have a day filled with family-friendly activities, games, entertainment, community organizations, food, and fun for all ages. I love Swansea.
Yeah. Sticking over to Swansea, the Beatles Candlelight Experience. At the First Christian Congregational Church located at 1113 Grand Army of the Republic Highway on Saturday, September 5th from 6 to 9. Looks like prices range from about $27 to $77. Lumos brings you enchanting concert experiences, paying homage to world-famous artists.
I've been seeing this pop up in my social media feeds a
Okay.
lot from like different at different locations. So I did not realize it was going to be in Swansea because I think the ones I've seen have been showing up in Rhode Island. So
Cool.
that'll be interesting to see. All right. You know, I don't love country, but I do love old country, some old country. And I do love me some Johnny Cash. Gotta love a little Johnny and June.
Gotta.
Okay. Did you watch that movie with Joaquin Phoenix as Johnny Cash?
No.
And I think Reese Witherspoon was June Carter. Really good movie. You should watch it. It's older. All right. In Marion, Matt York sings Johnny Cash. This is happening at the MAC, which is the Marion Arts Center, correct?
You got it.
Yep. At 80 Pleasant Street, Saturday, September 19th, 7 p.m. It's $20 for MAC members. And if you're not a member, it's only $25. Longtime New England musician and author Matt York will perform the songs of Johnny Cash and tell stories about Cash's career spanning from the 1950s. I think that's why, first of all, Johnny Cash has such a cool voice. He was super cool, dude.
Yeah.
Way cooler than me.
Yeah.
And obviously way cooler than you.
Pretty low, but
way
okay.
cooler than you. And I just, I've said it before. I love the doo-wop.
Yeah.
And I know he's not doo-wop, but I just love that whole 50s era.
Yeah.
So that sounds like it would be a really, really fun night.
Yeah. Well, staying over at the MAC, Unplugged, Dennis Cook and Matt Richard on Friday, September 25th. First sitting will begin at 7 p.m. It's $15 for MAC members, $20 for non-members. Join us upstairs in the MAC's Patsy Francis Gallery for an evening of music featuring Dennis Cook and Matt Richard. MAC's got a lot going on.
They do. I mean, every month we're talking about something happening there, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about medieval times?
I love it.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
I actually don't mind medieval times.
Really? Did not expect that.
I know. I'm throwing you for a loop here. So Swords and Sails, a seaport medieval fair. When I was a freshman in high school, every Christmas, I was a theater kid, and the Christmas production was called A Medieval Feast.
Okay.
And I played a member of the royal court. It was pretty exclusive if you were a member of the royal court and not just one of the, I believe they were called peasants. I could be wrong, but
Were you the jester?
I was not the jester. The person who played the jester was very funny. I was like the upper crust.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I still remember my line all these years later, 30 years later. Anyway, Grimshaw Park at Fort Phoenix on Green Street in Fairhaven, September 19th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Free entry. Step back in time and along the harbor for a day of medieval magic with a maritime twist. Discover Fairhaven invites you to experience a one-of-a-kind outdoor celebration where the charm of Fairhaven's historic seaport meets the whimsy and wonder of a medieval village.
Awesome. I think that's cool. We don't have much of that around here.
We
We have
don't.
King Richard's Fair, but that's this is a nice little twist, I think.
I've never been to King Richard's Fair.
Really?
Can you believe that? Have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I figured as much by the way that you just said that.
Yeah. Archery, axe throwing, all the cool stuff.
You're like
Jousting.
what? Jousting.
shopping. It's awesome.
See, I don't mind that because it's like real stuff as opposed to Star Wars where it's not real. It's science fiction.
I don't know. Comment. Okay, cool.
But these things happened in medieval times. Like that's real stuff. That's
yeah, well, maybe
history.
Star Wars is just in the future. We haven't gotten there yet.
You want to know why I probably like medieval too is because like I love like Europe. I love going to England and seeing all the old castles.
That's true. That's up your alley.
It is.
All right, going over to Somerset, the Shirley May France 10K road race. At Comfort Zone Grill and Bar, 1525 Riverside Ave on Saturday, September 19th at 5 o'clock. It's a free event. The scenic 10K course winds through the heart of Somerset, beginning and ending on historic Riverside Ave, before crossing the finish line at Comfort Zone Grill and Bar, where a lively after party awaits racers and spectators alike.
Okay, so you're probably like, why did she just pull out her phone?
I was wondering that, but
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Because when I saw this, I was going over the show notes yesterday, I saw Shirley May France 10K road race, and I said, I know that name, Shirley May France. I just read something about it, so I Googled it, and I was correct. I read a fascinating article, and it was one of those things that just popped up on my Facebook feed about Shirley May France. So I want to share a little bit about it because I think you're going to find it interesting. So Shirley May France was actually from Somerset. She was born in August of 1932. She lived until March of 2012. And at the time, she was the youngest woman to attempt to swim the English Channel. She did have 3 attempts. They were all unsuccessful, unfortunately. She was born in Fall River. So maybe I'm pretty sure she lived in Somerset though, as once she was older and as a married woman. But she was the first woman to swim across Lake George.
Oh.
In the U.S. states of New York and Vermont. I don't know what that means. I know what that means, but does Lake George cover more states than just those 2?
Well, what's on the other side of Lake George?
I don't know.
I would think so.
Okay.
You need to pull up a map. While you're on your phone, pull up a map. Because it goes from New York up to Vermont, it sounds like.
Well, we'll get into that later. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, I won't get into the full story, but that's just the Wikipedia page, but there was whoever posted this on Facebook. I read, it took me like at least 10 minutes to read this whole thing. It was really long. But what a fantastic story. And it was about how she used to train in the Taunton River.
Oh.
So she would swim, and her father and her swim coach would be in a little rowboat rowing along next to her while she swam. And what a powerhouse.
No kidding. That's cool.
And she traveled all over the world. She was very famous, very well known. So
cool.
Well done, Shirley May.
I feel like
breaking
they should have
barriers.
done a swim instead of a road race.
Well, that's what threw me when I saw it. I'm like, oh, it's not a swim, it's a road race. But I'm pretty sure this was the name.
That's cool.
So I thought that was a fun fact to share. So
very neat.
Cheers to you, Shirley.
Cheers.
Mattapoisett.
Yep.
Singer, songwriter Grace Morrison. This is happening at the Mattapoisett Museum at 5 Church Street on September 12th, 6 to 8 p.m. Prices are between $22 and $25. A little bit about Grace Morrison. She's a little bit of everything. She's a pianist, an accordion player, a Renaissance fair performer. Maybe she'll be over at Marion at the medieval thing. She's also a cranberry grower, a reader of historical nonfiction, a coffee devotee. She sells her own coffee blend, and she's an unapologetic expert on all things New England.
Wow.
And somehow, Ian, all these quirks weave seamlessly into the fabric of her music, making her one of the most unique and endearing songwriters around.
You need to be her hype girl.
I didn't write that, obviously.
No, I know, but delivered well. Okay.
Thank you. Well, let me tell you, Grace Morrison, I really love your bio.
No kidding. All things New England.
All things New England.
Unapologetic expert of all things New England.
Mm-hmm. You should, you love coffee. I wonder.
I do love
you
coffee.
should see if you could try her own coffee blend.
Yeah,
Grace.
All right, going over to Freetown, the St. Bernard's Harvest Festival.
Ian Trombley.
What?
You are from Freetown, and you said that wrong. It's not Bernard. It's Bernard. That's how they say it.
No, it's not.
Yes, I swear on everything that is holy.
No, that can't be right.
I
went to St. Bernard dances growing up.
You've been saying it wrong your entire life.
Me and every kid in Freetown then.
I have only ever heard it pronounced by the people. Is this Freetown as in a sonnet?
Yes,
It is.
yes.
South Main Street. It's Bernard. I'm telling you right now.
Wow, that will be. I'm gonna be
Let's
calling
bet.
a bunch of
Let's
people
bet. What are we
after
betting?
this and being like,
What are we betting? $5?
Sure.
$5. Okay. What are we gonna do? Call the church? We should call the church.
I will.
Let's call the church after
Honestly,
the podcast.
I'm gonna. All my friends who went to these dances with me their mind's gonna be blown.
Steve,
We also none of
you
us
don't
were
know, huh?
we didn't go to that church or anything, so we could.
I didn't even go there, and I knew it.
I think
St.
you're wrong.
Bernard.
We'll see.
I've only ever heard it pronounced that way. I'm going to tell you this. If I had never heard it pronounced that way, I would have read it exactly how you just did.
Okay.
And I was wondering how you were going to say that when I read this yesterday.
Interesting.
And I'm so happy I got to call you out.
Well, we'll see.
I hope I'm not wrong.
Okay, so at St. Bernard's Church on 30 South Main Street in Assonet, September 19th from 10 to 7, and September 20th from 9:30 to 3. It's a free entry harvest festival, which is cool. You know, years ago on this exact date, there was a dance there, and I was too late and couldn't get in. I was probably like 13
How do you
years
know
old.
it's that exact? Oh,
Because
it was your
it's my
birthday.
birthday.
It was your birthday. I was
Yep.
going to say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I
you
was
were crushed.
devastated.
Did you have a crush on a girl there that you wanted to go
I'm
see?
sure. Yeah, it was devastating.
Oh my! Was it the worst birthday you've ever had?
I don't remember what we did. We had like a car full. It was me and a couple guys were with us.
you were
and my
like,
mom
oh.
came. We did no.
you couldn't
No.
drive.
We were driven there. Yeah, no. I couldn't
So
drive.
how old were you?
Probably like 12, 13, I think.
But why were you late? Whose
I just
fault
didn't
was
realize there was a capacity thing. I think we were like
Oh.
on time, but we didn't know. I think it was literally our first time going there.
They probably heard you say, "We're going to St. Bernard's."
And they're like, we're
no,
closed down.
No, he doesn't know how to say the name. He's not coming in.
All
All right. Dartmouth, open farm day at Round the Bend Farm, 92 Allen Neck Road, Sunday, September 19th, 10 to 2, free entry, family-friendly farm tours, hot farm fresh food, for purchase, market with seasonal chemical-free produce and healthy, sustainable meats, kids' activities for all ages, workshops for adults, and more. Round the Bend Farm's always doing some cool
They
stuff.
do. Yep.
And that's it. Is that it?
That's all she wrote.
Okay, because I swapped my last page.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're gonna end the podcast and we're gonna call
St. Bernard's.
St. Bernard's. I cannot wait. I really hope I'm not wrong. I will admit. I will admit when I'm wrong. But I think you're gonna be
We'll
coughing up
see.
some cash.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
So everybody will see us either just before this episode or just after this episode.
At the rodeo.
At the rodeo.
Maybe we'll see you there. If
Yeehaw.
you see us, give us a shout.
Yes, please. All our adoring fans. All 5 of them. We love you.
Yes, we do.
We do.
And we appreciate you.
We
so
do.
we'll
Yeah.
either see you at the rodeo or
Or
Halloween edition.
yes. So stay tuned because we're cooking up a fun costume.
Mhm.
Well, costumes.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. See you next time. Thank you for joining us today on the One South Coast Chamber podcast, South Coast Scoop Edition.
Make sure to follow, like, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Also, don't forget to follow us at One South Coast Chamber on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn for daily updates, along with TikTok and YouTube for fun videos and content. And again, for a list of all the events we talked about today and more, visit onesouthcoast.com/southcoastscoop. If you want to learn more about featuring your business on the pod, email us at info@onesouthcoast.com.
Today's podcast is produced by Steve Rice at Fall River Community Media. Music by Adam Olin at Russell and Spark.